The Conduit. Let's see if I can outrun some alien laser blasts in this frantic, challenging first-person shooter on the Nintendo Wii. Aha! Take that, punk aliens. What you didn't see is the 30 times before that where I died trying to shoot them all.
That's your last one for now. Stay where you are. I'm sending a helicopter to get you on.
The Conduit. I like the game, but doesn't it sound like they're running out of game titles? What's next? The Sidewalk. Well, probably The Conduit 2. I imagine this game will do quite well. It's one of the best shooters on the Wii. By far. If not the best shooter, I think it's the best one that I've seen. It's easily one of the smoothest, most playable, best-looking third-party titles on the Wii, published by Sega. The whole game reminds me of Men in Black mixed with Halo, which is not exactly a bad thing. There's a storyline involving an alien invasion and conspiracy, blah blah blah. Nothing you haven't seen before. While there's a nice single-player campaign in the game, I have a feeling their focus was probably on the multiplayer, because for Wii owners, there is a serious lack of multiplayer shooters. They've done multiplayer right with this game. It works very well, and I'll show that near the end of the review, but just note visually what a nice game this is. It's extremely smooth as well, and I have to comment on the music. It is excellent. That's my super happy fun ball, which opens doors and finds secret things. Do not taunt me when I'm packing all kinds of crazy-ass weapons in this game. There's a lot of weapons to choose from. Has a bit of a Time Splitters feel, both visually and with the gun selection.
Prometheus had designed such advanced weapon systems. Use the ASE device to hack into them.
Control-wise, the Conduit is very flexible, very customizable.
Their system.
You can really tweak the speed settings and sensitivity. I think it plays a lot like Metroid Prime Corruption, except it's far more action-packed. You point at the screen with your Wii controller to aim, you move around with the nunchuck thumbstick, and you can throw grenades by just flicking your wrist with the nunchuck, which works surprisingly well.
The Trust has guided this nation for over 200 years. We shaped it into the preeminent superpower of the planet, and we will...
I found that most of the guns seem to run out of ammo almost instantly, and they take forever to reload. Also, parts of the game are extremely simple, and then you get to sections which are ridiculously difficult. When you play the single-player campaign, it's definitely a challenging, cool game. That's a nice looking gun right there. If you have your Nintendo Wii hooked up to the internet, prepare to be entertained. Conduit multiplayer is awesome. It's nothing that hasn't been done before, but you just don't see multiplayer like this on the Wii very often. And because of that, there's a lot of people playing Conduit, so there's no shortage of other individuals to play against. Which is kind of important when you want to jump into a multiplayer game with a lot of people.
You have taken the lead.
I had no problem playing it at all. It works just as well as any other big online shooter like Halo 3 or Call of Duty. You just jump right into a game. There's a variety of games to choose from, lots of guns, a nice map selection, it's smooth. And it plays like you want it to. It works as it should, always a good thing. Frequently, things don't. If you want a shooter on the Wii, no question, pick up the Conduit.
You have taken the lead.
My only other nitpicking gripe about the game is the cover art. It looks like a 1992 comic book. But whatever, you don't play the cover art. You play the Conduit, and you should. Excellent game.